when their guy plays some games. Alright, hi y'all, Weather Guy here. We are back with more of the Rise of the Golden Idol. Today we're getting into our next scene of Chapter 4. Last time we dealt with all of the birds in Feathered Frenzy, and so far, I do not really see how that connects to the big picture of this game, but I have a feeling that it will become more clear as we go through these. We'll see. Backstage Drama, Pandemonium at the Stardust Variety Hour. Okay, this sounds like a tough one. Just off the rap. Ooh, got some good music here. 45 words, that's kind of a lot. Is there one scene or two scenes? I'm trying to see if we have an arrow anywhere. Not seeing an arrow. Start up here. Final placements. Burping recitation of every ASH president. Original dance. Meet Mr. Vlad. Implausible Forces. The Pauper's Waltz from La Femme Inouye. Howlin' Wolf Blues. The Remarkable Lily Bell, who gets last place it looks like. And Mr. Vlad is apparently a person as well, maybe? Or just the name of an act? That's probably him here. Look, he has a silver medal. This person has a silver star. Maybe if we can see if anybody's burping, that'll give something away. There's a rabbit. Let's look at this again. Is anyone like a magician? Not that I can tell. Anybody a puppeteer? Huh. Alright, let's go on. This. Whoa, you gotta chill. A bunny ran on stage during my act, but you don't see me whining. Yeah, we can see we saw the bunny. Okay. Rankings. Oh, so we saw this. We know this is Lily Bell. Oh, but we need something else here. Okay. First the record, then a surprise act? This whole show must be rigged. I performed a flawless waltz. Okay, so who does the waltz? La Femme. Okay. I don't think we have those words yet. But we know that's who it is. She's the one doing the waltz. Okay. Vilmar, could you tell the little dancer that I only switched my act because someone took my soda? $25,000 paid to winner. So this guy won. He also has a bracelet for Opig, right? A wristband. Vilmar is who he's whispering to. This is the winner who gets a star, I guess. You can see the bracelet on his wrist as well. Okay, this is probably Vilmar, but we don't know for sure. Sweet biscuits, Cam, that's delicate. Small bite mark. Okay. So probably bitten by the rabbit that escaped from this cage. Well, let's go ahead and guess that his name is Vilmar, his first name. Seems like a reasonable guess. He also has the lone wolf on his chest. Was that anything up here? Howlin' Wolf Blues? Okay, so that's probably him. I think we need the names of the acts, perhaps, in gray to fill in there. Who do we got next? The cage? Let's do the cage. An empty cage. Juggling balls. The juggler. Props table, do not touch. The trumpet from the musician. Great. I would have won if they hadn't put me as the first stinking act. All that work wasted. I thought he was a burpist. Burpist? What does that mean? He's not the burpist. Okay. So this guy would have won, he says. The burper won. So these guys are our podium. This guy is our winner. This guy is our second. Probably. Okay. Nothing with a pet. That's... Oh, that's gotta be Vlad. It's a little vampire, right? Meet Mr. Vlad? Yeah. Okay. So do we have that? Something like that? No, not yet. Atharv won fair and square. You don't like something, talk to Mitchell, the producer. Okay, so Atharv is going to be our burper. Atharv. Who was Lilybell? I don't think we got that established. That's just the person I got last. Okay. The producer is Mitchell, who is presumably going to be this guy. We'll see. I can't help but notice we are competing against a previous champion. We already know the judges like her act. She'll be a shoo-in for the grand prize unless something goes wrong. Shouldn't the rest of us get a fair shot from Cam? Okay, so... Is that... I don't know if that's a girl or not. If it's not a girl, it makes it a lot easier. From Cam. Interesting. Order of contestants. Okay. Cameron Flake, Nola Rockow, Jamie Albright, Regina Littlemore, Atharv Reddy. Okay, so we have Atharv, right? And we know that the other guy went on first, the yellow polka dot person. Correct? Yeah. So that means they are... Gosh, where's that at? Oh, no, not that. Here. Cameron Flake. Okay, so he's the one who also wrote the note. Or they are, rather. Cameron Flake. Okay. Then we have the rest of these names, which I'm not sure what to do with yet. Regina is probably the lady. So I think I'm going to go ahead and preliminary fill that out for her. I think that just makes sense. Let's double check the count too. There's 6. We have 6 people here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is the producer, isn't it? Maybe. No. Who is this guy? This is maybe the host? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See what this person has. Lily Bell, sweetie, you showed up 1 act too late. I'll kill Vilmar for this. Oh, this is a lady, yeah, too. Should have broken his bones as well as his heart. Interesting. Lily Bell, you showed up 1 act too late. Interesting. So what's the order again? Lilybell's not on this list. Who's Lilybell? Where did we see it before? A remarkable Lilybell. Is that the rabbit, maybe? And Vilmar is which name? The bellboy. Interesting. Don't see any bells around. No weapons on set? Okay. That's fine. What's this? Stardust Variety Hour, winners of yesteryear. Okay, so we're on 74. This is the last winner. There has been a sudden outpouring of complaints about our allowing previous winners to compete in the Stardust Variety Hour. We assure you that SVH, Stardust Variety Hour, It's a fair contest with no possibility of skullduggery. Continuing to harp on this will result in you being released from the show. Your host, Dante Longo. So she's the previous winner they're talking about. Is that her? No, that's her. So let's read this again. A previous champion. Okay. So she's a previous champion, and then the name is confirmed to be... It's not even on this anyway. So they try to sabotage her act, which was the waltz. Cam wanted to sabotage it. This all makes sense so far. I think. There's a lot going on here. Alright, I still don't really know whose act is whose, you know? I know this guy is Vlad. Okay, we can do that, right? We know his is the Vlad one, which got second, correct? Yes. And that person is Cameron Flake, so we can put... Oh, do we not have that yet? We don't have, like, the puppeteer yet or anything like that. That's what we're missing there. We knew Atharv's last name, which is... Where's the list of names again? Oh, ready. Whoops. Vilmar's name is Prado. Okay. Prado. Gosh, there's so much going on here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of their names. So we only have to figure out like 2 more. These 2, right? And is this the host? I think this is the host. Which would be Dante Longo. That seems right. Dante Longo. So the only 2 names we're missing from this list, we need Nola Rockow, Jamie Albright. Okay. This is probably Nola, but I don't know for sure. Kill Vilmar for this. Who's Vilmar? Also has the orange soda, that's interesting. This is maybe Vilmar? M. Bergen. Okay, M. Bergen, was it M? Mitchell Bergen? Okay. Jamie would have stolen the show if he could have used knives. This is more good stuff for the blooper reel, though. So this is presumably our producer, who is Mitchell Bergen. Where's our Mitchell at? There it is. Jamie would have stolen the show if he could have used knives. I think that's Jamie then. So we're going to fill that in. Jamie. What was Jamie's last name? Albright. Okay. Which means this other person should be Nola Rockow? Perfect. We got there. Got kind of lucky though, because I guessed that this person was Regina at the beginning. Because I didn't realize that this person was a lady from behind. I hadn't looked at them yet. So Jamie would have stolen this show if he could have used knives. So Jamie did not win, which we already knew that. But knives is a thing that he could have used, because no weapons. General notes. There it is. The ventriloquist and the magician each surprised me, but not in the way I expected. Funny clips for the reel. Lily was a no-show till the juggler's act. Record malfunction, sticky valves, ballerina freakout. Okay. So, we can start working on the rankings more, I think. We know that juggler got second. Or no, the ventriloquist got second. The juggler is probably the one with the knives. The burpist won. Ballerina is waltz, which is fourth. Howlin' Wolf Blues would then be the musician, which means last is the magician. Perfect. So that's our singer. That's our juggler. That's our burpist. That's our ballerina. And then we have magician and ventriloquist. Okay. Good. We still have one more thing to look at, the record. Record, scratching. Okay. And this is what's on this list, right? Record malfunction. And then Lily Bell is the rabbit, who showed up during the juggler's act. Okay. What did he say to the juggler? Oh, and she took the soda. Okay. Events. Okay, so is this gonna be stole? Let's look at our words here. What are our blue words? Really? Oh, is it sabotaged? Okay, this is gonna be Cam. And this is gonna be messing up the record, right? And that's Regina Littlemore. We're doing pretty good on this one, I feel like. We got the big stuff, I think. By blank using blank. So this is going to be scratching the record, right? Somehow? I don't know what they did it with. Let's see, what did this letter say to the host? Didn't really say, no plan there. I thought there was a plan somewhere that was more clear. Maybe not. Back to events. This is going to be record, right? I think. Is she a winner too? Let's look at that. Is that? That's the same person. So they sabotage their act. Okay. Let's do that instead. So Nola Rockow by stealing a rabbit? No. No. Yeah, stealing a cage. Using what? It's either stealing or scratching. What would they use to scratch the record, I guess? It looks like it is scratched though, doesn't it? Maybe it's scratched using knives. Right? So does he say anything about knives, our juggler? No. Unsure. Oh yeah, that confirms that that's our singer too. Small bite mark. Yeah, okay. Definitely rabbit stuff. Definitely rabbit stuff. But how? Gosh, there's all this stuff too. There's no space for other stuff. This is more complicated than I expected. Look at all this. I mean, I guess the thing is, I don't know how what would they steal the cage with, you know? I'm go scratching a record using knives. Seems to make sense. That works for me. Okay, back to events. Meanwhile, blank blank, blank blank from the blank. This is going to be freed from the cage, isn't it? Or something like that? Released, yeah. From the cage. That's Lily Bell. To sabotage. So this one is not Regina Rockow up here. That's once again a little more. And this one down here is Nola Rockow. So who actually released the? Oh, it's the guy with the rabbit mark bite. So that's Vilmar, and that's why she's so mad at Vilmar. Okay. Grotto. I think that makes sense. Although this first one could have not been sabotaged by Cameron Flake. It could have been by the guy who actually has knives, right? Which would be our Jamie Albright. So we'll keep that in consideration. Retaliation, blank blank. This is presumably going to be Nola Rockow. Although no. A blank into the blank. What could that be? Poured? Yeah, the soda is missing some, but what did she pour it into? There's so much going on. Is his eye hurt? I'm just now noticing that. He got like punched. Yeah, those are buttons on his shirt. I'm trying to see if there's anything with the soda anywhere. Why is she so mad? First a record, then a surprise act. Okay. Did she do anything with the soda? Broken his bones as well as his heart. So they were dating or something, I guess. How did she retaliate? So this is going to be Regina. This is how he got hurt, right? I think that makes sense to me. So scratched maybe? Or attacked? Let's go with attacked. That's going to be our host, which is going to be Dante, right? Yeah. Covering his poor eye. Believing the contest show had been rigged. Right? Do we have more evidence that she did that? Like, does she have... Not really. Except for the fist. But I just want to figure out how Nola retaliated, right? Cam pushes us over. Why does Cam do that? I guess the question is, whose act was it, right? Whose act are we in the middle of? I guess this is at the end, isn't it? This is after everything. Had the soda been poured somewhere? Could there be anything with the table? No. A soda into the blank. A soda into what? This? No. Why is this here? I guess to give us that name. Maybe she sabotaged because that's why the soda was stolen. But I don't see where that would fit in either. By stealing a soda using what? Doesn't say. Oh, let's look at Mr. Vlad. Is that anything? Doesn't seem like it. That's delicate. Talking about all this stuff. Probably specifically the trumpet. What did she do? Soda. Showed up one act too late. What happened with this last little bit here? I mean, this looks like it should be poured a soda, right? Into the what, though? Record? No. Trumpet. Let's look at the trumpet before we hit it. Trumpet would make sense, right? Yes, look at all that. Okay. It's trumpet. It's trumpet. So what are we missing? What could we possibly be missing? Oh, I know what it is. Do you know what it is? It's not knives. Look again. 2 scratches. Look at our Vlad. Cameron has Vlad, so Vlad would make sense here. We got it. You know, that wasn't too bad. We've done these last 2 cases pretty quickly. I usually imagine that'll take me about at least an hour, but we're doing okay. Which I'm very happy about. So basically, we had a big show that all went wrong. And again, I'm having a little bit of trouble seeing where this connects to the big picture. The only connection I see was on the Burpus bracelet, right? Let's see. Yeah, I saw the scenario. Due to their past relationship, Vilmar decided to spoil his ex-girlfriend Nola's magic act by releasing her bunny from its cage. Yep. In retaliation, Nola stole Atharv's soda and poured it into Vilmar's trumpet. Yep. Because Atharv couldn't belch without soda, he changed his act to a dance. Dance which one? This all makes sense. Okay, sick. Clock. JN identification of time frame settings for the unnamed device. Presumably this is going to be the idol. Lens 1 at 0.02 hours or 1.220 minutes. donut button, round to 1 minute. Lens 2, 25.059 hours or 1 day. Lens 3, basically 3 days. And lens 4, 1 month. No need to get so specific, Jack. Oh, Jack Nowak. Also, you haven't submitted a name yet. Quit stalling and get on that. Okay. So this is how long for these different settings, I guess. And then we have this over here. I guess we're going to put faces to, and it's going to mean something. That's still very unclear to me. But alright. Next time, we have our guy again. Our winner from last time. Gosh, I already forgot his name. Let's look at his name real quick before I forget. We're about to call it. I just want to double check his name again. Athar Varetti. What a crazy name. I mean, that feels like it's the kind of name that would actually be a pseudonym, you know? But who knows? And that's all we got. Next time we're going to knock out this next case with Atharv and his dancing skills. It looks like it's at the same location as well, which is very interesting. But that's all I got. Thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all are amazing. Make sure that you take care of yourselves. Make sure that you take care of others. And I will see you next time. Peace out.